Hello everybody, this is Dago Seda here, pretty snazzy walkthrough, Majora's Mask. 3 hearts, still. Well, we haven't even had any opportunities to get a second heart yet. Well, we probably could have. But alright, so here we're doing a lot of skipping around. Now, what I did there is what you do is you play every note in the Song of Time twice, but you can really only do the first 3 because of the 6 limit there, I guess. Well, it's not even a limit because there's some songs that are longer than 6. But all right, so what you can do on the night of the first day, you go into the on the night of any day actually, you go into the laundry pool. You see this creepy guy here. You might recognize him as the windmill guy from Ocarina of Time. He's kind of jacking off with that thing there, and he gives you the bird mask, I call it, which all it really does useful is help you get another mask. And as I said, I said last video, this whole video, we're just going to be grabbing a couple masks because one of them I really want. One of them is and one of them is pretty useful. And the other, this one and one more, is just kind of there for the sake of we have time to get it. Let's just get it now. You know what I mean? All right. So in North Clocktown, you just kind of like sit yourself there until about 12ish. If you remember, I was talking about that old lady who was getting mugged. Yeah, we're gonna deal with that crap again. Except this time we can actually do something about it because we have a sword. All right. So if you stand there and you start like rapidly, like continuously swinging around, he'll just kind of drop that instead of dying like a normal human being would when they get impacted by a sword. Whatever. And Mr. Bomberman there, the Secret Society of Justice, just stood there using a blowgun to shoot down a balloon while an old lady got mugged in the background. Yeah, that's pretty noble of them, I guess. Alright, so this mask, it's pretty useful. What it can do is substitute a bomb. So say like you run out of bombs, which you can get up to 30 at a time with the bomb bag we're about to get, which is also something I do in this video, which is pretty nice. I'm not actually, well, I'll explain in a second. But basically, you put it on your face and it blows up, so it's a bomb except it hurts you, which I thought that was a pretty clever idea. So usually, okay, now one of the rules of this game is when you see weird people, that usually means like either they're weird or it means play Song of Healing because there's something freaking wrong with them. This guy, he's kind of dancing around. He's playing this Song of Healing, which actually I was about to play Epana's song there for some reason, but I just like, oh wait, Song of Healing, yeah. He's doing a funny dance, and all you really get from this is, you get a mask. Yeah, you get his mask, which you put it on, you hold B, and you start doing a really weird dance. And if you show it to the girls dancing at night in West Clocktown, like you do that dance in front of them, you teach them something, and then you get like a heart piece or something, which I'm not really going to do that because, well, we don't want any heart pieces, as I haven't stressed enough. Alright, so right here, I'm going to show you one of the best ways to make money in this game in a second after we skip through time a little bit more. Dawn of the second day. Ooh, that's pretty threatening. Apparently we are in east. We somehow scooted over to West Terminal Field enough there. But, okay, so you see this huge guy here? Yeah, this is a Dodongo. If you might remember them from Ocarina of Time or whatever. But they're not like major in the game. They're just kind of there. If you're persistent enough, you can hit its tail twice before it spins around, which I was being impatient. That's why I was getting hurt, and I come pretty close to dying here actually, but I don't. These guys are definitely worth it. You'll see why when I finish killing it. But you also may notice they have a lot of health, so it's gonna take a while to kill them if you don't have the upgraded sword. Another cool thing they did in this game is the upgraded sword is completely optional. Ouch, I really thought I had that there. So you don't have to get the upgraded sword. If you want, you can play through the whole game with just the hero sword here. But You don't have to. So these guys, they drop a friggin' purple rupee, or pink, or whatever color you want to say that is. And that gives you 50, I believe. And also a good thing to do is if you play whatever is inscribed on that wall there, and you get a couple rupees. It's random though. Um, like you get, I think it's like 3 of one kind of rupee every time. Yeah. I forgot what was in there, so I decided to go in and show you guys. It's 2 of these guys, and they both still drop the pink or purple ones or whatever color you want to call them. But I'm not really equipped to fight them at the moment, so I decided screw it. I'm not gonna do that because it's just gonna be a pain. It's not really difficult to dodge 2 of them while fighting one, but you should not have any problems with fighting those 2. But I don't want to waste your time. So that's if I ever randomly have a whole crap load of money, it's because I got it from killing those guys. All right, so the next stop on our huge tour of masks. I don't know. I wasn't trying to speak French. I was more going for Spanish there. They're pretty similar, except I don't like French. Because I am a racist. No, I'm not really racist. But I really just don't like the French. No offense if you're French, but just I don't like your nationality. I'm just going to put it bluntly like that. I'm not going to go into a huge rant on why I hate the French. Because I don't know. I really don't like being openly racist about stuff because I'm not that much of a jerk. But okay, so one of my pet peeves now, and we're gonna go get the big bomb bag. Yeah, we're skipping. I don't know how I accidentally talked to him when I was facing the wrong direction, but we're gonna completely skip getting the first bomb bag, which actually, to be honest with you, I don't even know where to get the first bomb bag. Like, when I was playing this my first time ever, I was able to just get the big bomb bag first from saving that old lady. So yeah, we're going to get exactly 90. She's like, use it all wisely. Like, being all serious there. And this bomb bag holds 30. The normal one holds 20, I believe. And there's an even bigger one, which holds 200 in there. So, I don't know. Probably I'm going to spend some time just grabbing some rupees. And also, if you may have noticed the past couple of videos, I got the sound to work again. I don't know why it wasn't working last time, but I'm not complaining. If it's working now, it's working. Alright, so now that we have explosive power that we're not even going to use, we're going to go somewhere we don't even have to go to until a little bit later, which I'm sure we can do whatever we have to do there now, but it's something you'd want to dedicate the full. You'd have to start it on the first day, otherwise there's no point to it, because you can get a mask and an empty bottle out of doing it on the first day. But we're going to the ranch, which I'm not going to talk about it for a while yet. But okay, so I was just kind of thrashing around in the grass here, hoping that I'd get like a heart or something. Because it's a little concerning when I walk around with only 1 heart. But okay, so I conveniently found that fairy in the grass. I didn't even know that you can find fairies in the grass. I thought they were only in pots or something. Or actually, you can also sell fairies. You can buy fairies at stores and stuff, which seems a little inhumane. It's like trap them in a bottle and sell them. That's definitely like a black market trade or whatever. I know fairies are supposed to be helpful, but they're not that nice. Okay, so also, for when we actually need to do all the stuff we have to do here, we got that warp point, so we can do it much more conveniently. Huzzah. Alright, so either you have to do something here you can't get to this on the first day anyway, unless you have a certain item that you can't get until after the second temple, which I'm not going to bother explaining it now. But so this place is not open. Like, they don't finish breaking through that rock because this worker sure likes to take his jolly good time here. It's not going to be done with until the third day, which is, I don't know if there's any like specific time to get what we're going for now, but you do have to be in the ranch. And if we're not in the ranch, we can't get what's in the ranch, obviously enough. Okay, so now it's the dawn of the final day, and Sir Lardman is going to be done with his little work there. Yeah, good job, dude. Thanks for taking your sweet time doing that. And also, another thing I'd point out is every time you play the Song of Time and save, go back to the first day, all all of the nice things you've done have been undone or something like that. Like, say you go and destroy that rock and you go back to the first day, it's going to be undestroyed. Oh well. And here, this is actually where you get your horse back, but I wasn't sure exactly what to do to get it back, so I didn't actually bother at this point. But I mainly came here for probably one of the best masks in the entire game. I don't know why anyone would want to live without it, because it is just that freaking awesome. Yeah. So you go into the chicken shack here, and you put on the birdie mask. It's called the Bremen Mask. I'm not really sure what it was for. Alright, so you put that on, and what you do when you have this mask on, you hold B, and then like every animal will start following you that you walk by. It can't be like a monster though. It'd be pretty weird if you get like a bunch of bats to follow you. Alright, so I wanted to speed this up, but I'm not exactly sure how to use that effect to Sony Vegas, so I guess I'll just like take the time to show you where all these friggin' chickens are. Friggin' chicken, that rhymes, sort of, not really, but okay, and they are kind of a pain to find, especially when you're marching really slow. Like, this is just, you know, it makes you want to make some sort of frustration noise or whatever, or something like that. Which I was when I was doing this. I'm sure you can imagine. And also, on the third day, you'll notice that there's these random earthquakes as the moon gets angrier or closer or whatever. I don't know if you can see it, but well, you probably definitely can't see it. But the moon gets much closer on the to the Earth on the third day. So, excuse me. Yeah, it gives that sense of urgency or whatnot. So, but this game's really good at that. It makes you feel like what you're doing is important. Like, oh, you gotta hurry up. You know. This game builds a pretty good atmosphere. I really like this one. And actually, you know what? Come think of it, probably after I'm done with this commentary here, I'm probably gonna go try to play Link's Awakening, because I've heard so many nice things about that game. I might as well just check it out, you know. And okay, so once you get all these chickens to follow you, they start turning into full-blown chickens, or actually cuckoos, but haha, fear my army of chickens, Mr. Mohawk Man. This guy, he's like the creepy chicken man who, it's kind of like a creepy cat lady, except that he has a bunch of chickens. He's like, cool, they're grown up now. I can live happy now. Because he's just sitting there being all mopey, thinking, oh man, with the apocalypse coming, I'm not going to see him grown up, but now I can be happy. Now watch what the bunny hood does. It is freaking awesome. It makes you run really fast and it saves a lot of time. Okay guys, see you next video.